So to further endear themselves to the electorate, a number of MPs have been found to have done what?
Oh, they have tried to claim speeding fines on expenses, haven't they?
And parking tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4 of them, and a government minister.
Presumably these people went for the points and went for the fines because they didn't want to do speed awareness courses, didn't they? Because presumably they were available. And I heard last week's show, and you have been on a speed awareness course, have you not?
Indeed.
As have I, but I was going even slower than you. I was going 22 in a 20.
I was doing 24, Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah. Interestingly, in the speed awareness course, literally no one recognised me at all.
They said it was humiliating.
Yeah, mainly because I was disguised as Suella Braverman.
He's only handing over his WhatsApp messages from 2021, from when he changed phones. So, yes.
Is that right?
So a lot of the messages we're not going to see, and the original phone he had, he was on a boat with Rebecca Vardy.
Yeah.
Ruth, it makes me think about WhatsApp messages between politicians. So are you in a WhatsApp group with Boris Johnson?
I'm not in a WhatsApp group with Boris Johnson, but I do co-chair his Appreciation Society with Nadine Dorries.
So have you ever WhatsApped Boris?
Yes, but in his old phone. I don't think...
What has the Prime Minister had to say about this COVID inquiry going back and forth?
I feel quite sorry for Rishi, because he's in Moldova with Zelensky and the European leaders trying to do big boy politics. And once again, he's clearing up and being asked about Boris Johnson, and he's not getting to do the Prime Minister thing at all.
And you feel sorry for him?
Well, I do, because he's like this earnest and industrious little chinchilla that works really, really hard.
Yeah.
And then there's just this big looming gorilla behind him that just takes up all of the space and all of the lights, and he just, you know, he can't get on his wheel. It's a shame.
It thought it should have an inquiry into COVID and appointed Baroness Hallett, and she said, well, can I see all the evidence? And they said no.
But it's even more complicated than that, isn't it? Because she said, can I see all the evidence, please? And the government have said no, but Boris has sort of said, yes, I will hand over all my evidence. And he's handed it over to the government, but the government haven't released it. And the reason he has handed all his over is because he kind of wants Rishi to hand over all of his evidence and all his messages, presumably including loads during lockdown, which went, oh, that bastard next door's having a party again.
This is the news that the deadline for submitting requested information to the COVID inquiry has passed, and the whole government and Boris Johnson have been arrested. So sorry, hang on. There's an alternative ending. Nothing's happened.
But also, if you have an inquiry, it tends to be up to the person chairing the inquiry what's relevant. If you say to someone who's committed a crime, is there anything relevant? They go, oh, no. Oh, no, you don't want to see any of that. You don't believe them. So if the government sets up an inquiry, it's presumably got to give over all the stuff. I think by the time this goes out, they'll have backed down. I don't think the government's going to... Are they, Baroness? They're not going to spend the run-up to the next election fighting their own inquiry.
Depending on when this airs, we'll have found out that they've gone to a judicial review.
It'll certainly be sorted out by the time this is on Dave.